have I got a treat for you. The mayor of Grapevine in this morning. He is ready to take you back to his childhood of growing up in Grapevine. Mayor William D. Tate is here this morning. He has a new book. It's his memoir. It's called My Barefoot Days, and he joins us this morning. A little backstory. I went to Grapevine High School. I went to school with his daughters. And I kind of think of you as Grapevine royalty. Do you feel that way?
Well, no, I think I feel a part of the public domain. I've been involved with the government so long, so it's hard to separate my private life from the community life.
I bet. Why write a book? Why'd you decide to write this?
Well, we have a history book in Grapevine that names some of the early settlers and their families. We have a character book that says some of the funny things they did after they got here. But we're the oldest surviving community in Tarrant County, and what we didn't have that we wished we had in generations past is a detail of their lifestyle, of what they did day in and day out, year after year. All we have is a few letters that gives us bits and pieces of what that was like. So it was such an important time and a way of life that's gone forever in America. I wanted to document that for future generations.
I even think back to when I was growing up in that area, and I mean, when I first got there were a lot of horses, there was a lot of it looks totally different now. I mean, even just like Main Street, for example, was basically like Main Street. That was it. And then maybe a couple houses around it. Now the whole area is just so different. And I mean, you became mayor at the age of 30, right? You were young when you were mayor, and you've served now for 47 years, I think, something like that.
Almost 48 now.
Did you ever think like, okay, I'm done being the mayor, I'm going to do something else? Or is that just, do you just feel like you're where you're supposed to be?
Well, I've got the best job in Texas being mayor of Grapevine. I looked at some other alternatives. I thought I might want to go to the legislature someday, but it was not a climate that I wanted to be a part of. It's hard to be being mayor of Grapevine and to have been a part of the evolution from a farming community to an international city.
Yeah, to see that small town growing into what it is. Right. You've got some pictures in here, which is really cool, along with all the stories. You can see these black and whites and what our area, a lot of the cities in our area look like, you know, before we had so much growth here. What do you hope readers take away from this book?
Well, I want them to understand what America was like when we didn't have to worry about crime, and we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have a lot of toys. We had to be creative and make do with what we have. Today we have a gadget generation where people have all of this electronics and things to entertain themselves. But really what is happening now that people are starting to read the book, they're reflecting upon their own childhood and the things they did that were similar, or things that they did that I didn't even think about. So they're reflecting upon their own childhood, and it's refreshing to them, and it's creating energy to them, and they're really loving it.
Yeah, the days when they were barefoot too, right?
Exactly.
Running around. All right. Well, thank you so much for keeping these stories alive and for putting them in a book for us. The memoir, again, is called My Barefoot Days. You're going to be doing a book signing. Look at you, big author, doing a book signing Saturday morning at Grapevine Public Library. All book proceeds, by the way, will benefit friends of the library. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Lauren.